Intuition is something that should be used as a power, not something which should be ignored. So are you using your intuition as a power, or are you suppressing it? An INFJ's dominant cognitive function is introverted intuition, and it is always on and working, observing and taking in information from absolutely everything. That makes them really thoughtful about the future, which is something many other personality types don't understand. But being an INFJ becomes a real issue when you start to ignore your intuition. What does it feel like when you are ignoring what your intuition is telling you? Today I'm going to talk about the 7 signs that you are suppressing your intuition. Make sure to watch until the end of the video and let me know if you recognize any of these signs that you are an INFJ suppressing your power of introverted intuition. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get the latest videos created to give you the tools to level up your life. Starting things off for us today is you feel butterflies in your gut. Now wait, isn't having butterflies in your stomach a sign that you are in love or excited? Well, yes it is, but it can also be a warning indication of something else. If you're in a scenario where you're unsure about a decision or can't figure out what to do, and then all of a sudden you feel these sensations in your gut, that could be a sign that you are going against your intuition. You're probably wondering how your decisions can literally affect your gut. Surprisingly, our stomach has a complete neurological system known as the enteric nervous system, which contains neurotransmitters. So when we do something that triggers our intuition and just doesn't seem right, these neurotransmitters are activated to send you signals. Neurotransmitters are the chemical messengers that travel from the gut to the brain and cause that stomach churning sensation. It's really pretty awesome that there's a built-in system that checks to see if you are following your intuition. Pay attention when this happens, because your intuition is literally trying to tell you something. Next up in number 6 is your digestive system doesn't work properly. This indicator is also related to your gut, but it's not the same feeling as butterflies. Feelings like nausea, queasiness, and lack of appetite may also indicate that you are suppressing your intuition. In this situation, microorganisms perform the function of neurotransmitters. Messages from your gut to your brain are transmitted by certain bacteria in our digestive system. I'm not going to get into the biological intricacies because, to be honest, it can get pretty in-depth. But to cut a long story short, when you have a sensation that something isn't right and you try to suppress and ignore it, the bacteria in your stomach become connected with the concept that something awful might happen, and as a result, your digestive system can't work properly. It's really incredible how these invisible bacteria function. I mean, before you ever recognize how crucial your intuition is, these microorganisms sound an alarm that warns you not to repress it. As the saying goes, listen to your gut. The number 5 sign you are suppressing your intuition is you feel changes in your energy level. This is one of the most obvious signals that you are going against your powerful intuition. When you make a decision intuitively, it's either hell yes or hell no, right? But what if you're not excited about your decision and your energy level is at an all-time low for whatever you've decided? It simply indicates that you ignored your intuition and made the wrong choice or decision, because an INFJ's intuition is always right. Do you feel energized to do something, and does it feel elevating and inspiring? Or are you really exhausted or experiencing resistance? All of these questions should be asked for yourself. You'll be able to tell whether you're repressing or following your intuition by paying attention to the answers. Changes in energy levels might occasionally be accompanied by exhaustion. For example, every time you visit a certain place, you are completely drained when you leave. This is usually caused by having a lot on your mind and your thoughts not being focused because you are ignoring your powerful intuition. Number 4 today is you feel changes in your heart rate. Keep in mind, an elevated heart rate might also be caused by nervousness. Most of the time, however, it's because you have neglected your instincts. If you are hesitant about a decision or a choice and suddenly find that your pulse is thumping harder than usual, it's a strong indication that you are going against your intuition. When an INFJ's body receives intuitive indications that something isn't quite right in a situation, their heart rate will rise and begin to notice tightness in their body. A lot of INFJs think this is just normal for them. However, this is not an INFJ personality trait. This is an indication that you are repressing your intuition. This happens when you combine ignoring your intuition and because you are an INFJ. Be sure to hit that like button if you've gotten some value from this video so far. That signals YouTube that you think other people could benefit from this video too. Starting our top 3 today is your blood pressure increases. Our bodies carry several warning signs that notify us when we are going against our instincts. One of them is high blood pressure. Having high blood pressure in settings when you don't feel at ease is nothing new. Have you ever noticed that certain people or places have the ability to elevate your blood pressure? How does that feel in your body? Take note of what that does feel like. All of these questions are typically asked by doctors when a patient complains about high blood pressure. Unfortunately, people with high blood pressure frequently experience a great deal of anxiety, discomfort, and a sense that they are not being supported by anyone. It's as if they're fighting both themselves and the rest of the world for a little love and attention. Just remember everything I've said up till this point. Will you be battling with yourself if you have a strong intuitive approach in every element of your life? Certainly not. According to research, tactics such as conscious deep breathing, meditation, prayer, or anything that engages and relaxes you activates your vagus nerve, which has been shown to reduce blood pressure. In the runner-up spot today is you can never sit still. What exactly is intuition? Isn't intuition simply trusting your instincts? Actually, it demands self-assurance and a thorough awareness of oneself. If you were continuously switching and dashing from one thought to the next, from one task to the next, this could be an indication that you aren't giving yourself enough time and space to listen to yourself deeply. Never staying still does not imply that you are always on the move. It indicates that you are not steady in your life. You're always doing something. You're not at ease. It becomes tough to protect your intuition without a moment of silence. With so many distractions at our disposal, we need to make our lives a bit more peaceful, our thoughts a little more steady, and our intuition a little stronger. Spending 10 minutes in the morning contemplating your ideas is not a bad thing, and it's something I recommend to be more mindful and have a better grasp of what your intuition is telling you. The number one sign you are suppressing your intuition is you feel lost. If you still don't appreciate the significance of intuition, it's possible that you don't fully comprehend what intuition is. If you are an intuitive person, you will very rarely feel lost. Life happens to everyone, and there are periods in everyone's lives when they feel alone or completely grounded. This is very typical. Life might be a little crazy at times, but those who are in touch with their intuition have an unbreakable strength that helps them survive. Intuition isn't just about obtaining a calmer state of mind. It can also bring practical solutions to problems and assist you in developing a perspective to help you avoid being trapped in the feelings of confusion and emptiness. Make sure you are paying attention to these signs when your intuition is quite literally screaming at you. Don't ignore it. It's telling you something for a reason. Do you feel like you are suppressing your intuition as an INFJ? Tell me your stories in the comments below. You've got this, now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food about introverted intuition and being an INFJ by clicking on one of the videos on your screen right now.